Hi everybody, it is Julie with Obesity Is Not Me. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and please share. Please and thank you. Okay, today I am gonna talk about the meat that I like to eat. Yep, I'm gonna go in depth here of why I am such a meat snob. I didn't always used to be. Now, when I lost a lot of weight back in, I think it was about 2010, one of the factors was I went to Alaska. I had a freezer full of fish from Alaska, and my sister and I split a whole grass-fed cow. And I had a freezer, and I had half of a cow in there. So I ate Alaskan fish and grass-fed beef. Now, let's rewind a little bit. Before I had that instance, I was like, no way am I paying that for that meat. I was. I remember going to my sister's house. Now, my sister is a very environmentally conscious, type of person. She's an engineer, she's an environmental engineer. And she would have these groceries, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, she's just spent $10. I remember calling my mother on the phone going, you won't believe how much she pays for chicken. She's crazy. And I had that mindset until I started eating her food. Wow, it was delicious. And then of course, I had all this good food and bam, weight flew off me like crazy. Then I started saying, there might be something into this. There might be something about not having hormones. And if you start to think about it, guys, think about it. They're pumping your food, they're injecting your food with growth hormones. Growth hormones. So what happens when you eat it? You're growing as well. I know, I'm cheap too. I get it. It sucks. It sucks that they do that, but I just, you work so hard to get the weight off and then refeeding or to be on a fast, and then you're gonna refeed yourself with growth hormones or antibiotics for that matter. And then you go to the doctors, you get sick, and then all of a sudden the antibiotics don't work anymore. I know, it's frustrating. And then then they're feeding them soy too on these feedlots. So anyway, they're feeding soy, corn, cows were never made to eat that. Never. I mean, those stomachs were designed to eat grass. Sorry. I know it's terrible truth, and I know, I get it. It's so expensive. But I got a few tricks to bring the price down, okay? This is one thing that I do all the time. This was at Aldi's, everybody. I'm gonna focus in on it. It was half off this chicken, okay? This is free-range chicken breast. It is organic, hatched and raised and harvested in the United States. No animal products, no added hormones or steroids, and no added salt. Anytime they add salt to your meat, look at it. That is very low quality salt. And if you're a faster, you want that Himalayan salt. So you want to get everything non-salted and then salt it yourself is a really good trick. Now, this is half price. I saw this in the store. I grabbed 3 of these. I've already eaten 2 of them. So that brings this $5.15 chicken down to about $2.70 for this package of chicken. Grab it, freeze it, keep it, eat it when you see it on sale, okay? That is one of my little tricks that I always do. Now, Aldi's also had half off of the grass-fed ground beef in a 3 package for like $7. It was crazy. That was like, I have a video on that probably about 3 months ago. So watch the sales. When you see something organic at half off, grab it. That's my advice for you. Now I want to talk about this beef too, because truthfully, it's delicious as well. I am not in any way sponsored by Wild Fork. Wild Fork is a store here in Fort Lauderdale. They are spreading everywhere. It is just like a meat store. It's awesome. It reminds me of a Radio Shack for meat. It's pretty weird, but it's just meat. Frozen meat. There's a few other items and stuff, but it's pretty cool. I'm trying to get the ability to go film there because I'd like to show people what it is, because they also have a mail order with it. But it's not just that. This stuff is awesome. It tastes really good. This is probably the closest to that beef that I had from the farm that I've had in a long time. This kind of beats Aldi's. This beats Costco's, and this beats, sorry to say, Whole Foods. This ground beef is delicious. I'm gonna put it out there for you. It is $5.98 for this pound of grass-fed, organic ground beef. I get a 90 lean, 10% fat, and you want to get the never given antibiotics or hormones in grass-fed, and it's organic. I mean, pay a couple extra dollars. You know, just pay a couple, please. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that soapbox. I'm gonna go into the chicken. This stuff is awesome. These are chicken tenders, okay? This is Wild Fork again. This was like $14, but it's 2.5 pounds, and they're so easy to grab out of there. I know it's a little bit more expensive than what maybe you would buy, but it really makes, it's a lot cheaper than going to the fast food restaurant. You're gonna go through a McDonald's and get chicken nuggets. How much are you gonna spend? Honestly. Even Chick-fil-A, they're expensive. Make your own at home and get the organic and use the right oil. Anyway, okay, so these burgers are awesome. I get these a lot for quick, easy meals from Trader Joe's. I think they're about $7 for about 5 of them. Once again, what are you gonna do through a drive-thru? $7 is gonna be one meal, and you're gonna have all of these. And then you could just put them, you know, cook them all at once, and then you could freeze it after you cook it, and then have it for a quick lunch meal. This is a treat. This is a treat. I don't eat this all the time because it's a little expensive, you know. This is grass-fed sirloin, and we're having this tonight, so I'm very excited, and my husband will be very excited. It was $10.97 a pound. This was $16, so it's pricey, but once again, this is not, we're not gonna just eat this. We're gonna have it probably for 2 meals, maybe 3. I might make a fajitas out of it so that he can take it to work, because I have wraps and stuff, so I'll make that. So the next day he can take a fajita with it, so there's lunch. It'll probably be good with steak and eggs too. I'll probably have a meal myself with steak and eggs out of it. So 3 meals for $17. I meant to get marrow bones, but I got neck bones instead. So beef neck bones, so that's interesting. I'm gonna see what kind of a beef broth, a bone broth I can make with these neck bones, and I'll let you know. I'm gonna turn these into bone broth. This was $6. I mean, how much are the bone broth? You guys know. You know, I usually make my own because it's so expensive. This will probably be like at least a month or maybe 2 months of supply of bone broth, because it's a really hefty bag. What do I got? I got 3 pounds of it. So yeah, I will just roast these bones, and then I will soak them in water, and then I'll put them in my oven for 250, and I will cook these for a 24-hour period. I'll put all the scraps that I have in vegetables that are in my freezer in here as well, and I will have my own bone broth. So, all right, so I just wanted to go over some of the tricks that I do for eating. I have been asked, and I just want to share them with you. I didn't want to share them until I was successfully losing weight. I don't want to share the food that I'm eating if I'm not losing weight with you. So anyway, Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.